The importance of meteorology goes far beyond knowing whether it's going to rain today. Meteorology is the science that studies the phenomena that occur in the atmosphere and the interactions that occur between the physical, chemical, and dynamic state, as well as the terrestrial surface, defining weather, climates, and climate change. If we know it's going to rain, we take an umbrella when we leave home. However, the weather forecast also helps us with many other things. For example, it can evaluate the conditions of the road, tell us what clothes to take on a trip when we travel, and help with agriculture. It assists in planning for planting to harvesting, and to know the best time for constructing buildings or roads. Human life is a priority, and the meteorology helps the Civil Defense Department to learn beforehand about the risks of flooding and landslides, low humidity situations, storms, and so forth. Activities such as the transportation of grains, harvesting, planting, and the installation of wiring for electrical network and telephone are scheduled according to the weather forecast. Weather conditions can also influence traffic and the movement of loads and people. Monitoring the weather in ports, highways, railroads, and airports is fundamental for the prevention of accidents and in the planning of logistics operations. The mission of National Institute of Meteorology, INMET, an office of the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Supply, is to provide meteorological information to Brazilian society and to constructively influence the decision-making process, adding to the sustainable development of the country. This mission is achieved via the monitoring, analysis, and predictions of the weather and climate, which are based on applied research, teamwork, and the sharing of knowledge with an emphasis on practical and reliable results. INMET's organizational structure includes its headquarters in Brasília with technical and administrative coordination of 10 meteorological districts strategically located in some capital cities. The Institute's meteorological data collection and distribution system for temperature, relative air humidity, wind direction and speed, atmospheric pressure, precipitation, among other variables, is provided by upper air sampling stations, radio probe, manually operated surface meteorological stations, and the largest network of automatic stations in South America. The network of automatic weather stations uses international state-of-the-art technology. The data collected by this network is disseminated in real time and in a democratic manner, being applied to all sectors of economy, especially in agriculture and in support of civil defense. Meteorologists make weather forecasts by studying various aspects of the atmosphere: air masses and hot or cold fronts, relative humidity, local temperature, and atmospheric pressure, as well as state-of-the-art, high-resolution physical mathematical models processed in supercomputers which simulate the future behavior of the atmosphere. All of this allows meteorologists to forecast the weather days in advance, across international borders. Satellite images are also some of the tools used in weather forecasting and tracking. Get meteorology into your daily life. Follow up with the INMET, monitoring the weather in Brazil since 1909. www.inmet.gov.br